So Jittu Kushtamurthy also says in one place, when you are listening to me, please listen to yourself, not to me, he says. So means while you are listening, you are saying thoughts should not come, but more and more number of thoughts are intervening. Actually, what is happening, we are telling. So that may be the ultimate state, Guruji, which you are telling, the complete thoughtless state. But now we are getting these thoughts. Should we listen to you, our thoughts, or what you are telling, or we should mix, or what we should do? We are completely mingled. Mind is mixing.
The question is, our purpose of satsanga here is to take you to the divinity, to the highest level. Mind is not the highest level. Mind is the intermediate level. Mind is between the consciousness and the body. So if you listen, if you hear something from the mind, then superficially you will be able to repeat it and retain it just for some time, and then you forget it.
Here you are telling we don't want to listen to mind, but mind is coming. That is a problem.
Mind will come all, mind will come always. Mind will be there. Mind is Maya. Mind has to come intervene always. It is not easy to win the mind. Mind has a tremendous force. You can win the mind. It is always said in Hindi, is said, "Man jeete jag jeet." The person who has win the mind, he has win the world. So you are confusing between the two things. It is not easy to win the mind so easily. That's the reason I told in the first way. What I am telling in a very simple words, it doesn't mean that you'll be able to perform it. A lot of problems will come on the way. Mind is the biggest problem. Unless you have to annihilate the mind from the consciousness, your consciousness will not retain anything and there will not be any transformation. Mind is always in between, and mind is the Maya. So question is why I talk about breath all the time? Because the mind gets energy from the breath. If your rate of breath is less, the mind gets less energy. Mind, breath is suspended means the mind is at the side track. Then the consciousness is manifested. This point you please keep in your, remember it always and keep in your consciousness that mind gets energy from the breath. So if your rate of breath is less, then you are with the conscious. You know Mahavatar Babaji, he takes one breath maybe in 2 minutes because he is always with the divinity. Breath is just to survive, to keep your body alive. In the highest, the very developed yogis, they take breath hardly 3 to 4 times a minute. You can also practice for breath watching for a couple of months. You will find your breath rate comes down. And the moment your breath rate comes down, then your thought coming and thoughts leaving your mind will be very, very less. You will be with the consciousness. Because thoughts are always floating in the air when it comes to your mind. But the mind is when mind is with the self, then the thoughts will not come much. This is it's a very big art. But the question is, you need not to learn the art, but if you are with the divinity, you want God only, then no thought will interfere. If you are very clear that you want God, your life is towards God, all the thoughts can come. You want the supreme power, thought cannot interfere. So what we are talking is here because we are not with the God, and so we are talking about all these techniques. If you are with it all, Mirabai never thought about thoughts and other things. He was always with the Krishna. So our stage should be like that.